Hello Capricorn, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 20th to the 26th of December 2021 or thereabouts. It's a general reading, Capricorn, so take what resonates with you. Anything that doesn't, leave that behind. It's probably for somebody else. All right, we'll start with the Oracle of Visions, just to get a little bit of an overall energy for you to begin your reading. So what does Capricorn need to know at this time, please? What does Capricorn need to know? Alright, we have number 39, and this talks about offering comfort, healing, caring energies. Alright, so we'll see where that's going. Number 44, and this is unison, common goals, shared values, at one with others. Alright, being at one with others, shared values, goals, going in the same direction. Alright. But going forward perhaps with compassion, empathy and care. So what's important at this time for Capricorn? What are the important messages for Capricorn at this time, please? Important messages for Capricorn at this time. Okay, Capricorn, so we have the heart of your reading. What's at the root of the matter? Past influences. What's on your mind at the moment? The future going forward. And then something else that your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Emperor, Aries energy. The Emperor is all about being in control, having authority and autonomy, making the rules. Being at the top of his game. Alright, so this is either referring to an aspect of yourself, Capricorn, or it's a general, or it's somebody connected to you, or it's a general energy around. So let's see. We'll come back to the Emperor in a little while when we've got more information. So could we clarify all of the cards on the table, please? Clarify all of the cards on the table, please. Clarify all of the cards on the table, please. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we've got the World, and this is a completion of a cycle. There's an old cycle completing now, so it means something's coming to an end. But getting ready then to go forward in a better way. You can see the young woman going through the hoop. So jumping through the hoop now into a new beginning, a new opportunity. But there has to be something that ends or completes to enable this fresh start, if you like. Alright, so I'll just put that to one side also. And let's see what's going to come out for you, Capricorn. Right, well at the heart of your reading we have the Eight of Cups and we have the Seven of Wands. The Eight of Cups is very much about moving on, leaving the Eight Cups that have had meaning in the past but are now no longer needed or meaningful for you. But the other message of the Eight of Cups is moving on from the Eight of Cups to search for the Ninth Cup. So, and the Ninth Cup, the Nine of Cups, is wish fulfillment, blessings and wish fulfillment, wishes coming true. So I feel you are in some way, whether it's emotionally, mentally or physically, or a combination of all those three energies, leaving somewhere but moving on towards something the better for yourself. But having to defend yourself, stand up for your convictions, I feel. There is going to be those that disagree with you, but you are strong. You've got a lot of inner strength, Capricorn, and you have the higher ground here in this situation. So, you know, turning away, don't listen to what others are saying. You know, your solar plexus is shining beautifully strong there. And your solar plexus is your center to do with your power, control and autonomy. And that's shining beautifully here. So you're well able to stand up for yourself in this situation as you move on. So at the root of this situation we have the Five of Swords and the Devil. Okay, which is probably explaining why you're having to move on from this situation and defend yourself. Because the Five of Swords, this is very much about, this is a very combative energy. Somebody here that wants to win at all costs. No matter who gets wounded on the battlefield. This is a self-serving energy, somebody with a large ego. And here he is, it's the Devil. And the Devil is toxic energy, is very obsessive, addictive, but very attractive and alluring. And what he likes to have, he likes to have you under his control, in whatever capacity that means for you, Capricorn. He likes to control. He'll draw you in and then he takes control, he takes over. And can become very dominating. So two quite shadow, unpleasant energies here, and this is at the root of this situation. Okay. What are the past energies? Well, what's happened in the past, in the recent past? We've got the Eight of Wands and the Tower. So the Eight of Wands, it was messages and communication came flooding in. And it was a revelation, and it brought this tower down to the ground, or this rotting tree, because the tree was rotting anyway. So the universe sent a bolt of lightning down to bring the tree to you know, raise it to the ground now, because it was already rotting. So this was something that wasn't stable, that had no growth left in it, and you know. So it came as a bit of a shock though, this ending, this revelation came as a shock. And it came in the form of communication that brought this tree to the ground. And it was all to do with this toxic energy here. Somebody who had a toxic energy, who had a large ego and was very self-serving. And that meant having to move on, to look for your wish fulfillment, to look for something that was more meaningful for you. At the same time, still having to defend yourself and defend the decisions you were making. So what's on your mind at the moment? Yes, the Six of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So what you're thinking about is moving on again. This is the Six of Swords, leaving stormy waters, heading towards more calm waters, and taking all your swords with you. And that's what you're thinking about now. Leaving a troubled situation, heading for a more calm situation, heading for your Ninth Cup. And the clarifier is the Page of Pentacles, and so this is information or a message to do with money, work, career, or those sort of opportunities. Or it could be a gift of money. This is what you're thinking about. Or is it, for some of you, what you're moving towards is more stability, a better financial security here that's on offer for you. And of course we've had the world, haven't we? So there's an old cycle completing. Here, I can see that in the cards. Something is definitely ending here. I need to move on from a toxic energy. But there is some financial assistance that is going to be around for you. And I'm just wondering, the Emperor energy, is this toxic energy somebody who's very controlling also? Or does the Emperor represent yourself needing to take control of this situation now, Capricorn? So going forward, we have the Five of Wands and strength. The Five of Wands is disagreements, conflict, differing opinions, people not being able to agree, everybody valuing their own perspective, but there's no agreement here. Okay, so discord going forward, and the strength. So this is about drawing on your inner strength going forward, Capricorn. You have an inner strength. You have the Lion here. This is your inner strength, and you can draw on that whenever you need to. And so you need to be strong now going forward, because there's a little bit of disagreement, argumentative, conflicting type of energy going forward. But you can draw on your inner strength now. What is it your guides would like to say to you? Well, we've got Death and we've got the Ace of Cups. And your guides want to say something is finished. Something is over, it's ended. It will transform into something new, something better for you. But there are going to be new beginnings for you, for your emotions, for your heart center, for perhaps love and relationships going forward. However, what your guides want to say, you are needing to look after your heart center for a short while going forward. Your heart is still vulnerable, and you're going to need time to recover. You need to give yourself time to recover from something that's ended, from these quite toxic energies, and some form of a shock revelation that came in. All right, so a time of transformation, a time of change. The conflict isn't over yet, but you're going to be strong. You're going to be strong enough to deal with whatever that is. But something's definitely at an end. But there's a need to continue to protect your heart. No matter what new beginning comes in for you that promises emotional fulfillment, you need to give yourself time to recover, Capricorn. So if you go back to the first two cards, yes, with number 39, which is about offering comfort, healing, and caring. And I feel, apart from anything else, this is about giving yourself time to heal, nurturing yourself, giving yourself TLC here. I mean, for some of you, there may be others around that need this care and attention from you at this time. And with number 44, unison, going forward with common goals, shared values, being at one with others. So going forward with others that are on the same page as yourself, Capricorn. Shared values, shared vision. Could we have two final messages for Capricorn, please, to conclude this reading? Two final messages for Capricorn, please, to conclude this reading. And of course, we're still in the energy of the full moon in Gemini, and also Venus gone retrograde in the heavens. And Venus is the planet for love and relationships. So, you know, and also we've got Jupiter, the planet of expansion, in the sign of Aquarius. So all of this, this means that there's relationships or tension within relationships have become intensified. So it's just about considering how to go forward. And with the full moon in Gemini, this is about communicating your thoughts, your feelings, but leading from a place of empathy. Okay, so we have faraway places, get ready for new horizons, and then first light, beginning a new cycle. Brilliant. They link in beautifully with the rest of this reading. Faraway places, yes, get ready for your next adventure, expansion, going to new places, new experiences, new horizons. Beautiful. And then first light, here we are, the new moon here, beginning a new cycle. So there's been, completion of an old cycle here. And here we've got the new cycle, first light, the first dawn of a new cycle for you, Capricorn. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I hope you've enjoyed the reading, Capricorn. And it's given you some insight and support into your situation. But good luck going forward. And until the next time, bye-bye for now.